Previously on Roman Britain. In the year 43 AD, the Romans invaded Britain, building settlements and demanding taxes from tribal rulers. Queen Boudicca of the Iceni tribe stood up to them, persuading other tribes to join her in rebellion. They burnt down Colchester, London and St Albans, and eventually faced the Roman army in one final battle. Alas, Boudicca and an army of Celts were defeated, but her memory lives on to this day.
Hello Year 5 and welcome to the next Begbrook video. Now you may have noticed, if you're watching Boudicca's rebellion closely, that these guys here, the Picts, the tribes up in Scotland, didn't get involved in Boudicca's rebellion. In fact, they had many battles against the Romans. And in fact, today we are going to be learning about the Emperor Hadrian and Hadrian's Wall.
By the year 84 AD, the Romans had conquered all of the area we would today call England and Wales. Although London was an important town, Colchester in the southeast was the capital of Roman Britain. There was, however, one area in the north which hadn't been conquered and made part of the Roman Empire. The Romans called this place Caledonia, but today we would say Scotland. The Romans defeated the tribes of Caledonia in an almighty battle. However, they did not go on to take Scotland as the Roman army was called back to deal with other issues. This meant that Scotland never became part of the Roman Empire. Here we see one of the Caledonian tribes, or Picts as the Romans would call them, dressed in their traditional kilts made from tartan and covered head to toe in terrifying blue body paint.
Sorry, that's not quite right.
Hello. I would like to offer a full and frank apology to all of the children of Year 5, anyone else who is watching this video, and the nation of Scotland. It has been brought to my attention that not only have I disseminated historically inaccurate information regarding the dress code of the Picts, but I've also shared a common stereotype of the Scottish people. I shall now defer to an expert on this matter of Scottish history. She's a museum curator, my neighbour, and an actual Scottish person. Thank you very much.
Well, I think you find that tartan kilts didn't come in until about the 1500s, and paint is called woad, and it's actually like Boudicca and people like that. So Scots, no tartan, no blue paint. Sorry, Mr. Sutton.
There we go, much better. Anyway, back to the story. According to the Romans, the Picts were a feisty, formidable force who kept raiding their territory in Britain. The Romans, as you can imagine, were not best pleased with this and wanted a way to separate their land from the Picts. When the Roman Emperor Hadrian heard about the trouble being caused by the Picts, he was not happy at all, and I quote, "What do you think we should do about these Picts?" I think, "It doesn't matter what you think. I am the most electrifying man in all of the Roman Empire, and I demand you build me a wall all the way from Caledonia to Know Your Role Boulevard if you smell what Hadrian is cooking."
What? Not apologising for that. That was awesome.
The solution came in the form of a great wall. Building began in AD 122 and it took 16 years to build. It was 117.5 kilometres long, or 80 Roman miles, up to 6 metres high and 3 metres wide. It not only helped the Romans defend their occupied land, but also meant that they could control who was entering and leaving Roman territory and charge taxes to those who wanted to come in. Since thousands of soldiers were stationed along the wall, provision had to be made in order for them to be able to live their lives. Over time, villages and communities developed around the forts. These settlements would contain houses, shops, temples and taverns. Today, parts of Hadrian's Wall are still visible nearly 2,000 years after it was built.